Good morning, thanks for joining us today. You are watching MW Newscast, a place where you find reliable news. My name is Michael and today I have 3 interesting stories to share with you. First, new coming from South Korea, floating flood-proof city in Busan. Global warming and rising sea levels are threatening coastal cities around the world. Hurricanes, floods and other natural disasters are becoming more commonplace around the globe. One of those cities is Busan metropolitan city, the second largest city in South Korea and home to the country's largest port. Earlier this month, the local government cleared a UN-backed project for the construction of a floating city that can house 12,000 people. The city will be built on thick, hollow platforms bolstered by limestone coatings, which are significantly harder than concrete. The structures trap air underneath them to keep the whole mechanism afloat, allowing the city to withstand harsh weather conditions and threats of natural disasters. Additionally, underwater platforms are developed to attract marine life and create coral reefs. The project is set to be completed by 2025. The constructors believe floating cities will be significantly useful to other coastal cities across the globe. Interesting project that could prevent the disappearance of coastal cities in the future. Next story, 8 hours of sleep may not be ideal for middle and old age. Most of us have internalized that 8 hours is the ideal time for sleeping, but that may no longer be true when people reach a certain age. On the other hand, too little or too much sleep is not healthy and is associated with poorer cognitive performance and mental health. Researchers from University of Cambridge in the UK and Fudan University in China have found that 7 hours of sleep may be the ideal time for middle-aged and elderly people. They examined data from nearly 500,000 adults aged 38 to 73 from the UK Biobank and found that insufficient and excessive sleep were associated with impaired cognitive performance and worse mental health. The team also found a link between the amount of sleep and the differences in structure of brain regions involved in cognitive processing and memory. If you're a middle-aged or older adult, then having a consistent 7 hours of sleep each night is important to cognitive performance, good mental health, and general well-being. Last story for the day, quite alarming. Australia becoming unlivable due to climate. During the past 3 years, record-breaking bushfires and floods have destroyed properties, killed more than 500 people and thousands of animals. Droughts, cyclones and flake tides have gripped entire communities and are becoming a commonplace. Worsening extreme weathers and disasters means increased costs of maintenance, repair, and replacement of properties. This situation is creating an insurability crisis and high cost of living issue, with skyrocketing home insurance premiums, and even worse. There is a projection that 1 in 25 homes to be effectively uninsurable by 2030. One of the most affected states is Queensland, which has been ravaged by floods in recent months. Only in February, the state capital Brisbane had more than 70% of its average yearly rainfall in just 3 days. Well, this is just an example. Other parts of the world are also suffering similar conditions. Urgent actions need to be taken to address climate change globally. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Please click the subscribe button. This is Michael from MW Newscast, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.